WD have just released their new SN550 line of PCIe NVMe SSDs. These come in a 250GB, 500GB, or 1TB flavor. Right here we've got the 1TB solution, which is a PCIe 3 NVMe M.2 2280 solution. So if your board has this slot, all you have to do to install it is simply put the drive in, screw it down, and you're good to go. So in today's video, we're going to put this drive to the test, looking at its speeds and consistency and comparing it against an SSD. Though a quick disclaimer, today's video is sponsored by WD. However, I decided I wanted to take a look at the blue lineup of drives because traditionally the blue lineup has always given, in my opinion, the best value for money, where you're still getting that NVMe PCIe solution, but you're not breaking the bank. So let's get into it. So the best thing about the WD lineup is not only the price, but also the 5-year warranty included. Now on the box, they're advertising 2400 megabytes per second. I've seen when testing other SSDs in the past that sometimes you can come under these speeds, or sometimes even come severely under these advertised speeds, which is not what you want. So it's a great thing to see that the SN550 is delivering over these advertised speeds. Now comparing it against a traditional SSD, you're going to get roughly sometimes up to 5 times the performance out of the read speeds, and then over 5 times again on the write speeds. Now another thing about the SN550 model is that the temperatures were really good. We did put it both on a heatsink and off a heatsink, and running a stress test loading up the SSD to 100% saw the temperatures go up to 58 degrees with that heatsink on, and then without a heatsink on saw us go up to 77 degrees, which both these temperatures are absolutely fine for an NVMe SSD. Now lastly, in terms of the hardware itself, it is a 2280 drive, so it is very small, very easy to install as we said before, but they're also using Western Digital's in-house controller on this particular SSD itself. They've also kept the cost down by using 3D NAND and coupling that with a burst bank drive, which is where you see the highest speeds coming out on this particular drive. Now, of course, the last point to touch on is why would you want to go with an NVMe drive over a typical SATA 3 SSD? And this is a question that comes down to what you intend to do with these SSDs. Now, the blues coming into their current price point are very competitive, even to that of typical standard SSDs, where they used to come in a bit cheaper than PCIe NVMe drives. But the one big benefit, not just with the speeds, is that we also get to use this drive in an environment like Adobe Premiere Pro. So if you're a content creator, things like snapping in video files that are of large sizes, say 100 megabits plus, will be a bit faster on an NVMe drive versus, say, a SATA 3 drive. If you're a content creator, this is otherwise referred to as a scratch drive, where in this case, these drives double down as good scratch drives, but they also come in with great value for money for doing so. And that about does it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this one, then be sure to hit that like button for us. Also, if you're interested in getting a WD Blue SN550, then I'll put some links in the description below for you guys. Where, as I said in the intro, these come in 3 different flavors: 250GB, 500GB, and 1TB. I particularly really liked this 1TB. It's definitely a good drive if you're on a budget but still want really good value for money, the warranty, and also the performance. And with that aside, I'll catch you guys in another tech video very soon. And also lastly, again, thanks for WD for sponsoring out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out for now. Bye.